Today we release our fourth annual edition of the South African Entertainment and Media Outlook, where we cover consumer spending and advertising in the entertainment and media sector, looking at historical data as well as forecast data for the next 5 years. What we've seen is that businesses are becoming much more agile in terms of their business models, while understanding that digital innovation has become their license to operate. We expect to see good growth in South Africa, growing at 10.9%. And while the growth is coming from digital, a lot of the traditional spend is still taking up the majority of the spending in the E&M sector. So by 2017, 4% of consumer spending will be digital, the balance will be traditional, just to give a sense. However, as I mentioned before, the growth is in the digital area and much more in the emerging territories around the world. And this is where, if companies want to succeed, they need to focus their business models. From the consumer's perspective, and it really is all about the consumer consumer has the power these days. We're seeing this move from mass media to my media. Increasingly, the consumer's in control. They're saying what they want to watch, when they want to watch, across what platform. And at the same time, they're increasingly more confused because there's so many options available to them. And sometimes they don't know what's legal. And if they were aware of what was legal, they would actually pay for it. So for business, the big theme there is they need to be agile in how they deliver content to the consumer. They need to give the consumer what they want at the right price, at the right time, over the right platform. And the interesting thing is consumers are actually willing to pay for the right content that's of the right quality and it's differentiated and very personal to them. So overall, the outlook for the industry in South Africa and in Africa, we looked at Kenya and Nigeria, is very promising. And this is really driven by internet access and even more by mobile access, which is bringing the E&M content to all the consumers around the country.